And now, please welcome the mayor of the city of New York, Bill de Blasio.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the People's House. This is a historic moment, welcoming the Russian-speaking community to Gracie Mansion so we can celebrate the greatness of this community together. Congratulations, everybody. Now, I'm going to start my Russian language lessons. You are all my professors, okay? Dobry вечер. Yes? Okay, did that work? Okay. So tonight, everybody, we celebrate this great community. And the Russian-speaking community in New York City has grown and grown and become so important to the fabric of the life of this city. Everybody knows, I think you agree, this is a fact, we are the greatest city in the world, right? And the greatest city in the world more and more speaks with a little bit of a Russian accent, don't we? This community has brought so much passion, so much heart, so much commitment to our city. This is a community filled with creative people, artistic people, accomplished people who have helped make New York City greater and stronger. So I like to have a moment to appreciate, and the way I want you to do is look around at the people here. Everyone has helped make this city greater with your presence. Look at each other. Give each other a round of applause. Now, I think you would agree, the Russian-speaking community does everything with passion and heart and soul. Do you agree? You never do anything halfway. It's always everything. You have the hottest banyas. You have the coldest vodka. And we can all agree about Russian people everywhere. You have the longest novels of any people on the earth. You know, there are many great neighborhoods represented in this community. Obviously, particularly famous is Brighton Beach. And Brighton Beach has a very hot nightclub scene, doesn't it? But the hottest party in New York City tonight is right here at Gracie Mansion. I want to thank everyone for being here, and a special thank you to members of my administration who have joined us tonight to do so much for this city. I want you to join me in thanking them. Our chair of the City Planning Commission, Marissa Lago, and two of the people who make these amazing events happen for all the people of the city, our executive director for our special events office, Melissa Brown, and executive director of the Gracie Mansion Conservancy, Paul Gunther, and elected officials who represent the community with such great devotion, Councilmember Chaim Deutsch and Councilmember Kalman Yeager. And a special thank you out there. We have a former state senator who's a dear friend of mine, Senator Ruth Hassel Thompson. Let's thank her as well. You're out there somewhere, Ruth. We have some international dignitaries with us tonight, representing different nations that are part of the United Nations. Let's thank all the dignitaries who are here. And a special thank you, she's up on the stage, she's a dear friend, and she helped pull together this amazing event so we could truly acknowledge this community. Marina, I want to thank Marina for all she does. Marina Kavalyev, you are, for anyone who doesn't know Marina, she's a force of nature and she makes great things happen for the Russian-speaking community. Let's thank her. Now, this city, New York City, is the home to the largest Russian-speaking population in all the United States of America, and we are proud of that. And this community is represented by so many wonderful people, but there's something I think Russian-speaking people have in common. No matter which neighborhood you live in, no matter what your profession, there's something Russian-speaking people have in common, which is a deep desire for freedom. You worked very hard, your families worked very hard to get to that moment where you could experience freedom here in the United States of America. And what you have done, which to me is so impressive, is that you have brought such skill and talent. Artists and journalists and scientists and entrepreneurs and scholars and athletes from this community have enriched us in so many ways. And I want to express admiration because I've gotten to know a lot of people in the community, and what I've seen is a deep devotion to preserving your culture and passing on the Russian language. And I want to thank you for that. The way you keep the language for everyone for the next generation. Now, in this city, we appreciate all of the communities that make us great. And we celebrate the immigrant roots of our communities. Now, you know, in too many cases lately, we're hearing some sense of there's only one way to be an American. I want to tell you, in New York City, we believe America is a place for everyone, a place where everyone is respected. New York City is a place where everyone is respected. But we have work to do, because we've seen in recent months a very ugly development, the rise of anti-Semitic hate crimes. And we will not stand for that in New York City, will we? We will defeat hatred, we will defeat division, and anyone who thinks they can get away with a hate crime, let me tell them something. The NYPD will find you, will arrest you, will prosecute you. You will not get away with it. All the good people here tonight and all the people in this community did not come thousands of miles to live in fear. You came thousands of miles to live in freedom and harmony, didn't you? So, my friends, we will make sure this is a city for everyone. We will make sure that that respect spreads. And we will never, ever let bigotry and division take over New York City. New York City will always be a place for everyone. Now, when we gather to celebrate communities of this city, we get to honor an individual from the community who did something amazing. And tonight, I am so proud because our honoree is someone I admire a lot. I have listened to her music since she first hit the scene. I think she's an extraordinary artist. She is a great example of a Russian-speaking success story. She is a great example of a New York City success story. She is an acclaimed singer and composer and pianist. Please welcome to the stage, Regina Spektor. Now, everybody, this is a real star. Born in Moscow. Anyone else born in Moscow? Okay. Her family came to New York City when Regina was only 9 years old. She moved to the Bronx with the help of Hyas. Hyas, shout out there. And since the age of 9, she devoted herself to her music, and here's what she has achieved. She has released 7 albums. She has performed at the White House. She has performed at the Kennedy Center in Washington. She has been nominated for a Grammy for the theme song to Orange is the New Black, making her even cooler. And in a matter of days, she will be debuting on Broadway at the Lunt-Fontanne Theater, and everybody in this audience has to go see her there. And Regina does all that, and on top of that, she is a passionate voice for human rights and for the rights of women. And she is someone who exemplifies what happens in this city and this nation when we welcome in those who have so much to offer, those who have so much potential, and those who make us greater. So before you hear from Regina, we are going to give her a proclamation. Now first we're going to take pictures for the Okay. So this proclamation is a wonderful statement about Regina and all she's achieved. But come on, a little closer for a moment. Right here at the end of the proclamation is the very best part. Do you want to hear it? It says, "Now, I, Bill de Blasio, Mayor of the City of New York, do hereby proclaim Tuesday, June 11th, 2019, in the City of New York as Regina Spektor Day." Let's welcome Regina, everybody.
Hi. Thank you, Mayor de Blasio, and also thank you for pulling out this short person thing that I get to stand on. Здравствуйте, привет. Так приятно с вами быть сегодня. Даже не верится. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here with all of you this beautiful New York evening, celebrating Russian heritage in New York City. And I want to extra welcome my mamachka and my papachka and my mouj Zhenka. Wherever in the world I travel, the two things I get asked about the most are my being from Russia and also about my being from New York. And of course, the boogie down Bronx. How beautiful it is to be an immigrant in a city of immigrants, a city where immigration is part of the DNA. When you leave your home, even if you want to immigrate, even if everything goes well and you end up exactly where you wanted to be, it is never easy. The immigration experience is as unique as each immigrant, but you're going to search really far and wide to find somebody who says that it was easy. Experiencing this as a child, I discovered early on that even adults could be vulnerable. You could watch someone who speaks so eloquently, so beautifully in their language, someone who makes great jokes and tells fascinating stories, all of a sudden not be able to ask for simple directions. You can see someone who reads Pushkin and Bulgakov get daunted by their phone bill or their utilities bill. But we have friends, communities that take us in. For my family, it was the Riverdale Jewish community and the Bronx, Kingsbridge community, and so many kind and empathic people who helped us reconnect with our lost traditions and that our family lost during the Soviet era. And now, thanks to them, I stand here, just one of the very many immigrants ready to always be welcoming the next person daunted by English or the subway map. And how lucky we are to have this community so that we could keep our beautiful Russian culture and heritage close to our hearts while also being really proud New Yorkers. I'm not much of a speaker. I'm much more comfortable behind a really big grand piano. But I wanted to sing a few words of a Soviet musician that I really love very much. His name is Bulat Akujava. No water. Sorry. I'm going to ask for a glass of water because I was so touched that I have no saliva in my mouth. Okay. Пока земля еще вертится, пока еще ярок свет, Господи, дай Ты каждому, чего у него нет. Умному дай голову, трусливому дай коня, дай счастливому денег и не забудь про меня. Пока земля еще вертится, Господи, Твоя власть, дай рвущемуся ко власти навластвоваться всласть, дай передышку щедрому, хоть до исхода дня, Каину дай раскаяния и не забудь про меня. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your evening. This is so touching and beautiful. Всем всего самого хорошего. Спасибо.
Give Regina another round of applause, everybody. Wasn't that beautiful? Well, everybody, thank you. Thank you for all you do for New York City. Thank you for all you do for the United States of America. We're so proud of this community and all it contributes. And I think you just got a great example right there of the amazing talent that has come out of this community and makes us all so much better. Remember to go to Broadway and see her. And tonight, celebrate together and enjoy Gracie Mansion. Tonight, Gracie Mansion belongs to all of you. Thank you. God bless you all.